last week we asked you to send in your financial questions. We had a ton of response, and now Jim Casey himself is here to enlighten us. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for being here, as always.
My pleasure.
And our first question, Christy from Palm Springs says, home sales are up in the Coachella Valley this time of year compared to last year. So is this a sign the market is recovering? And if so, is it a good time to invest in a home?
Well, two words in there that I really don't like putting together, and that's invest and home. Your home is your home. And a lot of times we have to look at a home as a place to live and something that's long-term. A lot of people got into trouble because their home became an investment. And it's a big chunk of your financial plan, but it's still a place to live. So I always tell my clients, if you're looking to buy a home, look at it as a long-term investment, get the best interest rate you can, put some down payment down, and then live there. And hopefully over the long term it'll go up in value, but don't try to time the market. So is it a good time to buy in a home? It's always a good time if you live in it for long enough.
I think that's great information and something a lot of people might not expect because they're thinking like pre-recession housing market versus post-recession housing market. And also, Keith in Palm Desert says he's a first-time home buyer. He has some credit issues. He's on disability. What does he tackle first?
Financial planning is like a recipe. You can't look at any one piece, any one ingredient without affecting the others. So we always say to take a good hold of your overall financial plan. If it's home buying, you've got to get your credit in place, you've got to get your savings in place, you've got to get, again, your down payment, a good loan. Take it all into place, but work with somebody who's going to take a look at the whole plan, not just one piece of it.
Sounds like he has a lot of undertaking there.
It's a lot. I mean, it's buying a home is also a pretty, big endeavor, so you've got to take a look at everything.
Great. Now, third question. Jason in NGO says, how does what's happening in Greece affect us here, and how does it tie into our market?
The BlackBerry world. We are so tied globally now more than ever, and the one thing that markets never like is uncertainty. And there's a lot of uncertainty in Greece and what's happening over there in their crisis. So it really is affecting us, and we can see our markets kind of adjust day to day. If there's hope for Greece, we see an increase in our market. If there's fear that Greece is not going to come out of this or we'll have some failures, our market goes down. So it's a fluctuation, but again, it's a short-term crisis that is occurring. Think about where it fits in the long-term plan of your investments.
And that was my next question. So when people are looking to invest, should they look at what's going on in Greece in the news that day? Or
I say look at everything. I mean, information is great, but don't do paralysis by overanalysis, and don't do something that's short-term move for a long-term goal or long-term move for a short-term goal. You've got to take a look at this and then digest it a little bit. We're too quick. We're both sitting here, BlackBerries, and we all do that, but don't do that. Don't use that as a hot button for your investment.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Our viewers can always send financial questions into news@KMIR6.com or caller 6. It's a big giveaway. Jim Casey does integrated wealth management. You're going to win a $2,000 financial plan. Caller 6, 760-340-1623, 760-340-1623. An excellent prize, $2,000 in value. Good luck to you.